Flosstube.
Hi Flosstube. I'm Connie.
I'm Alina.
And we are
Count Twice, Stitch Once.
We are here on
Monday,
September 2nd, Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to everybody who's a laborer.
Hopefully you're not laboring today.
Yes, hopefully you're not. And yeah. It's a day.
It's great. It's false fall 3 probably, and
Yeah.
so the weather is like beautiful today.
Not too bad.
Sunny, like 76 I think said the high, but it probably feels a little bit warmer than that. But when I woke up it was in the 60s. Last night when I went outside I was like, oh my gosh, I need a sweater again. And
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm still in a t-shirt.
I moved to fall now. Summer done. It's now September. It's fall. I know that's not true.
Close though.
That's how I
September
feel.
22nd, first day of fall. So, oh well. Well, welcome back to all of our previous viewers, and welcome to anybody who's new. Hopefully you like what you see and hit the like and subscribe and leave a comment. We love them.
And we're here to talk about our stitching.
Stitching. Lots of it. Lots of stitching. I guess we're going to start out with whips.
Whippy, you better go first because
Whippy
you got
whips.
way more than me, ma'am.
Well, my first whip was, I know I showed this on the last one, but I didn't have very much done. I still don't have very much done, but I started this summer scissor sampler from Nikki's Creations for days 2 and 3 of Stitch the Summer Olympics. The one day was Stitch something patriotic for any country, and the other day was Stitch something related to summer. And it's in a Lynn X Stitch Creates bag with a Snoopy and the sun. So it worked, but this is how far I got. Part of the scissor. Can't really even see it very good, but there it is.
No, you didn't see it.
So that's as far as I got. Got a long ways to go. But it's not really
huge.
too bad.
Just
but
that sign mainly
just
is the
the
big
sign
chunk.
is pretty much full coverage, but it's not too big. So that will be later. I was going to work on it again, but other things came up, so I didn't.
Okay, one of my whips, we went to, I don't know, I have a big finish, so I was like, finishing hangover situation, and I was like, what should I work on? And so one of the things I picked up is my Fragments in Time from 2021 from Summer House Stitch Works, and so these are like the oceany themed ones, and I'm doing these all together with the border that she shared on her website. So I worked on this anchor part. That's what I was working on when I worked on it. I didn't work on it for very long, but that's where I'm at on that one. So it's on 40 count. I don't know this. I know it's not just white, but I don't know what it is. So I don't have the thing. But it's 40 count. I know that much.
Light beige.
Like sort of
That's
off
sort of
whitish,
a-
creamy-ish.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
Well, the next thing I worked on was Mermaid. It's a Mermaid life. And I was going to do this, so I was going to have 3 mermaids and have them all be me and Melina and Alyssa and do our hair all different colors. And then I'm like, this has been a whip for too long. I'm over it. I can't figure this out. So I'm doing it
As charted.
charted. Well,
Close.
close to what's charted, but I was like, I'm over this. This has been my whip way too long. So the mermaid is done. And I worked on like the octopus, and I was working on that at the retreat, the Black Needle Society summer camp retreat, or it's just camp, but yeah, well, I worked on that before the camp, I guess. It was stitch on, well, I use this for two things. Stitch on something with the color of the Olympic rings, which it has red and green and white and black and whatever, so I used that. And then the next day was stitch on something with water, and that has water, so that worked for that too. So there you go. It's just gonna be regular mermaids, but I did glitz up their tails, so they're sparkly. Can't tell from looking at it. That's 1/1 on 32 count that we hand dyed with Melina's help. It's in the Amazon project bag.
Okay, my other whip I worked on, not a lot, but a little bit, is Halloween Rose from Lizzie Kate. I'm doing it like this. I can't figure out where I am. All together, and I got not that much done, really, in the grand scheme of things, but I stitched, I finished the word haunted, and I got the sit-up done. So that's where this is at.
So cute, though.
So, slow progress. This is like an older whip for me too, but I'm not that overly worried about it. Actually, one of my 3 Halloween whips that I have, like, so, not that. I was like, I'm in the spooky season mode, so
yeah,
let's
too.
start doing it.
The next thing I worked on was this taco. I talked about this one if you watched my retreat recap, but I started this taco to give to Athena, and there's a picture of it because I gave it to her. That's a picture of it on her refrigerator, and I started that on day 6 of Stitch the Summer Olympics, which was supposed to be, that contained something round, so my thing was, well, it has beads and they're round. So that was my something round. Because I was supposed to work on something else, and then I was like, I need to get this taco done because we were having dinner at Athena's on Friday, and so I needed to get it done, and that was on Wednesday, so that's when I started it. And so I worked on that on Thursday, and I finished it up on Friday, and so it was day 7 of Stitch the Summer Olympics. I didn't work on anything. It's supposed to be my oldest whip. I had my oldest whip, but I didn't work on my oldest whip. That was the only day I didn't do the Stitch the Summer Olympics. But I need to get the taco done.
My next whip is, I don't have the picture because it's electronic and I don't know where my phone is at the current moment, so it is what it is. But this is the, what is it called? Deadly Aquarium?
Ooh, you're starting.
By Lola Crow. And the sal's over. I am not a sal stitcher. I don't have any desire to put pressure on myself to keep up with that, so I waited until it was done to buy it. I kept looking at it and I was like, yeah, you just needed that.
It's awesome.
So here's the story of this. I did start this. This is 32 count Mother Nature by Mystic Fabrics.
This is funny because that right there looks like a fish.
The darker part? Yeah, it does, kind of.
Looks like a fish.
Okay, so when I put this in Pattern Keeper, my pattern was showing page breaks, and in my, I've been sick, you can probably hear it in my voice. I'm like better, but I still am like, but in whatever haze I was under when I started this, I was looking at the page break line as the center line, and the page break, if you've seen the, you know it's like 3 panels. Well, the page break was on the panel, like edge of a panel. And so I put the third, you know, that's probably supposed to be like here-ish, like over here-ish, and like there was no way it was gonna fit. So I had to rip out like a lot of stitches and restarted it again. And so now I have an almost done lionfish in the middle. Just
looking good though.
So that's where I'm at. And I got a little frustrated and was kind of like, I don't really want to work on this now that I messed it up, but I pushed through to do the lionfish so I'd have a start.
Yeah.
So that's my other whip and a new start.
Well, my next thing was sad. I was trying to do this when I was at the retreat, and I don't know, my brain was not working very well, so I just could not get it figured out. And it is the Northern Lights sampler from Jeanette Douglas Designs. But it has a lot of specialty stitches, and even though this was basically satin stitch, down here it had 3 different colors, and I was having problems with the counting, so I had like 3 strands of thread going, and then I kept getting them all tangled up, and then I said, you know what, I'm done. It took me like, I don't know, 3 hours to do that much.
No.
I just can't. I'm done with that, so I started working on something else because no, I'm over it. I couldn't do it, but anyway, that's looking
It will be
good.
pretty.
It will be pretty. And I thought it would. I got this when we were in Alaska at Changing Tides, a store that's in Juneau, but I thought it was about Alaska, but really it's not. It's about Canada. But it can work for Alaska. That's what I figured.
It's close.
Oh well. And Amazon.
I keep going, that's all my whips.
That's all your whips. Okay. Oops. All right. The next thing I worked on, since that was giving me fits, was those Buttons and Bead Mill Hill. Whoops. Haunted Mansion. There you go. And I can. I can't. They won't stay in because the thing won't stick anymore. So I finished it after several days. So this was day 8. Or no, day 10. Oh, I skipped one.
It's okay. We'll go back.
Day
It's
10.
okay. I'm gonna hold it for you.
And then I worked on it for day 16 and day 17. And then I worked on it the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, the 5th, or no, the 14th. Actually, I finished it on the 14th. So here's the Haunted Mansion. So I have that one. I have one more thing to do, but then Kevin of Akio Whips had one that he was working on that I hadn't seen before, so I might have to get that one too.
Didn't Alyssa and I get those for you?
Mhm, you
Because I
did.
feel like there was a couple we didn't get.
So I'm gonna have to get that other one because that'll be fun. So I'm gonna wait to frame all those until they're all finished and so that was that. And my whip that I skipped over, I think was this one. This is by, and this was supposed to be to stitch on something with more than one person. So I was doing this Brooks Books. I'm not real sure what the name of this is. It's either Happy 4th of July or Uncle Sam and Miss and Lady Liberty. I don't know. I've been calling it Happy 4th. But this was as far as I got. So that's his hat.
It's upside down? Or is that her dress?
Yes, it is. That's it. Because that's another stripe going down. So that, yeah, that was as far as I got because it was, you know, at the retreat, and even though it was stripes, one of them was chronic. And I was too busy chit-chatting.
Imagine.
That was that one. Then Haunted Mansion, and then this one, which was, I started it on day 11 of Stitch the Summer Olympics, which was a stitch on something from your favorite designer. Well, I have lots of favorite designers, but I figured Satsuma Street could work because I've stitched a lot of Satsuma Street things. So I started at Monster House But I've worked on this for quite some time and finished parts 2 and 3. So I was kind of working on them together since I started so late. It was on August 5th when I started it, and so I'm caught up. Now I have to do part 4, which part 5 comes out on Friday. So I know I'm not going to get part 4 done because that's like 2,000 some stitches, I think. There's no way I can get that much done in 3 days. Well, I could if I didn't do anything else, but I do other stuff. So.
That was looking good though.
But I did the Wolfie and Fuzzy stuff. If you can tell. It's kind of fuzzy. But that that took me forever. And I know it's not stitched right, but hey, it's fuzzy. I don't care. And I made the butler all sparkly with a toile. I can't really see it in here. And then I did the octopus, or whatever this is supposed to be, the kraken. I did its tentacles in DMC, like that rayon, polyester, whatever that stuff is called, satin stuff. It's not, it's okay, but it frays a lot, so I was using shorter lengths. And then I also used the DMC Light Effects glow in the dark, which is horrible. Glows in the dark. I know a lot of people said theirs didn't glow in the dark. Mine does glow in the dark, but that stuff frays, it's horrible. Another thing that I worked on at the retreat was this, I think it was the Bluebird. I don't know where I wrote that down. Anyway, I worked on this bird and I finished it. And I FFO'd it. And I FFO'd the purple bird and the baby. So they're both done. Those are Satsuma Street. And as I said, I like Satsuma Street. And then another whip I started because Lena and I went to Land of Lincoln Stitchers stitching meetup that was at the Bloomington Public Library, and it was a lot of fun. The library is awesome and the room was great. And so what did I take there to work on? Did I do this egg?
Yes.
Yes, I think I started this egg when we went to...
You were working on one of the Satsuma things, so I think it was
Yeah,
that.
I think it was the egg. We started this purple egg. Let's Springmajigs eggs. And then when we were at the library meetup, one of the ladies said that they had a stitching group that meets up at
The community college
yeah,
in
it's
town.
community college that's right not too far away from where I live, and so like they said if anybody wanted to join they could, and so it's on Monday nights at 7, except for when the college is closed like today, so we're not going to have it today because college is closed. But so we went to that, and so I took the egg and worked on that there also.
Did you work on it last week there too?
And I worked on it there last week. So we went, I've been twice. Melina didn't go last week because she didn't feel good, so.
I was sick.
So that was that. And so, yeah, that was, that's all my whips because I've been working on the Monster House pretty much.
I had like a whip to a finish.
I've had several.
Well, you already showed some of yours. My whip that migrated to a finish, but this was like suggested from we were on a chat, and Athena was like, just pick something. Because I was like, I don't
She's
want
like, pick something little.
I hate all my projects. You know, when you finish a big thing and then you're like, well, I hate everything. And I don't hate everything I stitch because I like it or I wouldn't stitch it. But like, you know, in that mood and you're like, nothing. So I picked one of these because I was in the spooky season. So everybody voted and this was the one that somebody picked first or won or whatever. I don't remember. And so I started that one and I finished it. Also, thank you to Mom because if she didn't loan me some of her carriage, whatever it is, carriage black or something, I wouldn't have been able to finish it. Because I ran out part way through the word cackle. So, but
looks good.
there it is. So I have 4 or 5 of them done. 5. Whoop. There they are.
Awesome.
So making progress on getting those done. And there's like, what, 4 more? Because I think there's 9 of them. So getting there.
Actually, at the library, I did not work on that egg. I worked on this sun.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I have it written down. Started the golden
I
sun.
could have swore it was the egg.
So there, I started this at the library, and then I finished it early in the morning on Sunday. That was a Saturday. Here it is, and then I FFO'd it. So I just used a beaded hanger. Heck.
Maybe it's because it was yellow and the egg was yellow. I was getting confused.
Probably. But that's what I worked on. It was fun. It was different because you had to stitch the middle and then sew it together and then stitch this beaded stuff on there. But it was a fun little stitch. I liked it.
Mm-hmm. It was cute.
Looked good for summer.
I stole it.
So I did that. And then I started that egg when I was at this thing
On Monday.
on Monday.
Okay.
And then the next day I started this Tricky Tweet Jackie Lantern. That was this one. Athena had gotten these at the CC and Company garage sale.
The one before last, I think.
Not this past one, but the one before that.
And they were kit. She got 2 of them, and they were both had like the full kit.
Yeah,
Like,
it was a full kit.
so I got one and Mom got one.
Yeah, and I had already done, I think, the one that Elaine got. So this is the Jackie Lantern. So I have all the stitching finished, but I didn't get it made into the. I think you got the ghosty one,
I don't remember what it looks like.
but that one is a little bit less stitching than this one. So it will be a bird. We'll just have to. Well, I've already finished the other one that I did because I already did that ghost one. And then I bought stuff to do, like a bunch more of them because I was going to do them and give them to everybody for something we went to. And I didn't because I didn't have time. And then I.
Because it was one of those ideas that came too late.
And then I was going to do it for our girls' trip, but then I was like, I don't have time for that either, so. Oh well.
Oh well.
That's what happened. And then basically, since then, I think all I've been doing is working on Monster House. Oh, I started this peekaboo, but I didn't bring it because I have like 20 stitches, maybe. It's glow in the dark, and so it's like not even worth bringing
Mom.
that one, so I didn't even do
You
it.
should have brought it. I told Mom, like, I had that was when I had started the aquarium in the wrong spot, and I did only have like 25 stitches, and I'm like, people don't really care about seeing that. She's like, yes, they do. And then you don't even bring your own with 20 stitches.
Oh, mine not even have 20. It doesn't have very many, I know that. So I was like, forget it. But I do have a lot of things that I've fully finished.
Get at it.
Here's my pillow. This is the fall. I don't remember. It's by Primrose Cottage.
Mm-hmm.
Fall Quaker or
I
something
think
like
that's
that.
what it is.
But I got this trim when I was at Color and Cotton, so I'm so good. I glued it on there. I don't care. Glue works. So there it is. It's finished. Finally. And then I finished several mill hills. This one is beehive. Just a little beaded thing. Some felt. Sammy snail. There's that one. I just used some pearl cotton for the hanger on that one. And then shades. And I used pearl cotton for that one. And I actually put sunglass paper on the back.
Cute.
And then I finished this patriotic star with some sparkly white. Can't really see that it sparkles, but it does. And then this gold piece of something that I have. Since it went with the gold beads. So I got those done. And then I FFO'd this Liberty U by Shepherd's Bush. I got this as a kit. And it came with all the finishing things. There's my finish. I reached the ribbon, and then I did where you cut the back and put this heart on there. Whoops. It turned out okay. I like it. But ruching ribbon is... They said to do it with beads, and I did put the beads on there, but I actually ruched the ribbon, and then I put the beads on there after that. Now it's much easier. So that was that. That was my finishes.
Okay, also she had some other FFOs
I did.
that it's Stitchy Kindness for me. This one, do you remember who this is?
Shoot, I forgot to bring you your chart back.
This is something that we got. I remember we both bought one.
Yep,
And
we
we
did.
were at, where were we at?
Inspired Needle.
Was it Inspired Needle?
Oh no, we're at Galleria. No.
No, or was it the one in Wisconsin? Like, I don't know.
I
It was
don't know.
somewhere, and we bought
What
these.
was it?
I don't know where we were. Maybe it was.
I think it
I
was.
don't remember.
We both got one. Anyway, I think my sister Vicky got one too.
And Mama FFO'd mine for me.
Yep.
So I stitched this actually in 2021. So it's been waiting to get finished for 3 years.
Your dad was reading it, goes 2021. And I'm like, yep. So I saw these in her stash
My
of things
finished
that
box.
need to be finished. And so I said, here, I'm taking these. I still have one more of her things to finish.
And this is ivy thread by Hands On Design that I got from something at Galleria we were doing, some class or something. And
Robin.
thank you. And Mom FFO'd it for me into a needle book. This part, the inside part came on sewed together already, so she just made it and then put these little.
Although
The strings are annoying to untie, so that's why I'm not untying it. You
I
can
said-
visualize it from this.
I said, you might want to take those off because they're annoying.
It's not easy. It's not easy to tie something with weights on the ends of it. It's weird.
That's
So
a pain.
I just don't know that I'll use it as a needle book so much as maybe just like put it up, like or I don't know. Anyway, it's cute. And Mama did it. Otherwise, it would still be in my box. So thanks, Mama.
You're welcome. And this is, this was my exchange thing, and I was gonna show this on my retreat recap, but I forgot where it was, and then when I went to look for it after I filmed it,
Of course you
it
found
was
it.
laying right on the kitchen table. all
You
by
know what? That's
itself.
like how when I had to edit in a thing because it was right next to me.
But that's my little,
That is what it is.
my thing
It's
that
cute.
I got. It's so cute. She did a good job
Mhm.
finishing it. So
Very cute.
says Jingle Bells, and then I thought it was funny because the one I did was Jingle Bell Trio by Mill Hills. She got Jingle Bells, and I got Jingle Bells.
Jingles.
We both traded with each other.
Okay, I forgot in finishes, not FFOs, just finishes, my big finish, which I didn't bring the chart in here again. I don't know where I put it. Anyway, this chart was loaned to me by the lovely Miss Janet Jamber. And I finished her. She's got her beads. She's got her back stitching. She's done. This is Ashley's Roses from Mirabilia. It's stitched on a 32 count even weave that I don't remember. It's either Crafty Kin or it's hand dyed by Stephanie, but I can't remember who. It's like a very light blue and got some pink in there.
Yeah.
That's her. It's hard to
Gorge.
see. I gotta stand up so I can see what I'm doing. So she's done.
Gorgeous.
So I do think I want to get her framed, but I've been I have her on my little wall of finished stuff that's not actually like framed or anything, so I can look at her even though she's not all the way done.
I took my diamond painting to
What didn't you call me? It was when I was sick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You would say you want to go, and then of course you go when I'm sick.
Well, we were supposed to go the week before and we forgot. Like,
So,
done with that. Going.
Yeah, she's beautiful. That was a big finish. This was why I had a finish hangover, because this is a long time coming. A big old white dress, and I love her, but
She's beautiful.
I'm having a hard time thinking I will stitch a white dress again. But you know, I probably will someday. But
Yeah, that's a lot of white stitching.
yeah, she's done.
Her shading is so pretty. She just does a good job with
Yeah.
that shading.
So thanks again, Janet, for giving me my unicorn Mirabilia chart that's out of print and loaning it to me, because I never would have been able to stitch her without you. Yay! And she's so pink in real life, and on the picture of the chart she looks very like red, white, and bluish, and it's much more pinky,
Yeah.
which I'm not mad about, actually. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
But I was like doing her as my summer stitch because I like, you know, but when I pulled the colors I was like, oh, she's more pink. But I don't like it. I love her.
Oh, looks good.
Another mirror down.
Yeah.
Someday I might actually work on a fancy mermaid, because I love mermaids, but I keep stitching all the fancy ladies.
You do.
And not the mermaids. Anyway, that's all my stitches. Actual completed stitching.
Well, this I need to show because I don't think we showed these, and this was way back in July when Melina had Harry Potter stitching at her house, and Lynn from Lynn X Stitch Creates was here, and she gave us these. Well, she gave everybody one of these needle minders, and I was cleaning out my bag, my big carry bag, and I found this in there, and I'm like, I know I never showed that because it was stuffed way down in a pocket. So
I did. I have mine, and I know I never showed it because I stuck it right on my lamp.
when she went to Australia, and she brought everybody back these. So thank you, Lynn. I left it. It's so cute. So now that I found it again, I can put it out. And then she also made Melina and me both one of these, and this was supposed to be not from Harry Potter, but it was supposed to be.
It was for the retreat you went to, wasn't it?
It was supposed to be from camp when you and I both went.
Oh, like last year?
Yes.
Okay.
And she forgot to bring them. So anyway, she brought us both these tins with our initials, and they have Lynn's cleaner and some Advil. Tylenol.
That's cute.
I'm gonna have to take this to the girls' weekend. This little marker,
Mini highlighter.
and of course a mascara brush.
A little tweezer.
Little tweezers. You can see them.
I know, I'm like it.
And some little scissors. And then I think this is what, a needle thread? What is this?
Needle threader? Yeah, cause it's got a little hook on the end of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure that y'all, there you can kind of see it glinting right by my eyeball.
And a nail file.
Very cute.
So
Thank you,
thank
Lynn.
you, Lynn, so much. That was awesome. I'm sorry we didn't show those before, and somehow they got.
I don't think we had these last time we filmed.
Yeah, we did.
Did
We
we?
have these.
Oh, Mom
And we
didn't.
had this, but it
Oh, I
was
know.
buried in
Mom
the.
didn't. You didn't give this to me before until after we filmed though, so it must have been in the bottom of the bag
Yeah, it must
somewhere.
have been.
Okay, purchases or other kindness. Oh, okay. We went to that stitching meetup at the library, and I
Yes.
met another stitcher there who stitches mermaids and fancy ladies and kind of same kind of stuff. Anyway, she gave me this chart because she said she had a duplicate, so she gave this one to me. So love her, very pretty. So I'm gonna look at her and see if I want to start her sometime. I think these mermaids, I need to get one of them dang stitched.
That fabric is beautiful.
Yeah.
When I went to the stitching meetup too, I was looking on the freebie table and I found this chart from Hands On Design, which is a little scissor fob. It's not very big. I thought it was cute. And then this one, which I was gonna put, because we're doing an exchange for our girls' weekend of cross stitch things. We're 13 days of that for Halloween and then 12 days for Christmas. So I was gonna put this in the fall Halloween thing, but then I got a different one, so I don't know. But it was a kit, doesn't have this stuff in it. It had Ada. It had that pillow thing probably that it went in. But I thought it was cute. And then Melina said, should I tell them what you said? She said, I hope Athena gets this because that will drive her insane. Because she'll have to get all of the months.
Love you.
We love you, Athena. So I might put that one in. Still had to show you those charts I picked just to see if you wanted them before I put them in.
Okay.
And then one of the things to exchange was a magazine, so they had this on the freebie table, so I took it because I thought, oh, I can put this in the exchange, but it has some stuff in here I want to stitch. Not too sure I'm gonna put it in the exchange.
Oh, she got it for that. She's like, wait a minute, this stuff is cute. I might need to keep this magazine.
I might have to stitch these things.
Oh, I was laughing when she said that.
One of the things, well, there's more than one, but definitely not that one. This Biscorno boughs tree. I think that's really cute. It shouldn't be that hard to stitch. It doesn't look like it has a ton of stitching. And then this Woodland Critters. So cute. That cracks me up. I love that. That's really cute for fall. And then there's another stuff, which is these Bob, Hum, and Bug. I thought those were pretty cute too. Those were designed by
Doesn't say it should say on here.
I know. Does it say who?
It's a secret.
Yeah.
Oh, Michelle Lutzen or Lutzen. I don't know how you
Yeah.
say it.
There. So they were cute. So those were the things that I saw that I might have to stitch. So I don't know if that magazine's gonna make it in that pile or not.
We'll see.
We'll see. And then some Stitching Kindness that I got from my sister, where she went to a retreat and she made a bunch of these bags for everybody. This is just a sticker and it fell off, so it doesn't stick anymore, but she had that stuck on the bag. And then she made these froggy scissor file. Keep turning around. There's the frog face. Hard to see, it's so sparkly.
Yeah, he gets a good view.
So she made everybody her table mates, she made everybody one of those. So she had some left, so she gave me one. And I said, thank you, Vicky. Thank you. And that was my Stitchy Kindness freebie table stuff and all that fun stuff. And I have purchased.
Okay, so this is my fabric of the month from Under the Sea. This is Bullfrog Bayou. It's like a green and brown and
Pretty.
spongy. Pretty. I like it. It's
I like it.
good for the season, I felt like.
It is. Very
So-
good for this season. I know I don't have all of my purchases because I have
I'm
a lot
not
of
showing everything either.
I have a lot of Krennic and glow-in-the-dark threads and DMCs and all the things. These are perforated papers that I got for some Mill Hills that I got from the garage sale from Athena that needed paper, and they've already been stitched, and so I got white and sky blue and this gold, which
It's the wrong
is
gold.
supposed to be metallic, but
You couldn't really tell if it was going to be metallic.
no, you couldn't from the picture. So anyway, I got that from 123 Stitch, and this, you'll be able to see that little pumpkin charm also from 123 Stitch because it goes with the pumpkin.
I got this because I wanted to stitch this for a while, and I was ordering something else that I needed. I don't even remember what. And I got this with it, and then I got some of the water lilies and beads that I didn't have for this, and some other stuff. Like one of the things I have kitted is this mermaid that's on a navy Ada, and I didn't like the Ada, so I ordered just like a plain navy fabric. Nobody needs to see that. So I just got some other like random flosses and stuff that I needed.
Really pretty.
Yeah, so I want to start her, but they sent me the wrong Karen water lily, and then they didn't have one of the other ones in stock, and so I don't have everything I need. And it's
But you can get, probably when we go to Hobby House, you can get the
So,
Karen water.
I've got everything in here ready to go except those two flossers, and I picked out my fabric I'm going to use, which is this, Picture This Plus Echo, I think. It's just a little piece. It's like the perfect size for that already, and this is how I bought it. So I'm doing it on there.
That'll be pretty.
I did the floss on there, and I liked it, so.
Another purchase is Color and Cotton. Winter Prairie.
Back to the names.
Legato. Grass. Anchors Away. Sandcastle. Lamb's Wool. Moonlight. Paving Stones. Acadia. And Rustling Leaves. Good for fall.
This one. That's brown.
Brown. So those are my floss colors from I think these were August.
Probably.
A very fallish color palette. Very pretty. I think that's it.
That's all I got.
Yay. So we're leaving on our girls trip Wayne and I are leaving Saturday and doing a bunch of stuff, and then
We're gonna go hiking.
And then-
before.
yeah, and go hiking at Letchworth State Park and Watkins Glen.
So I can get parts, so we can get some mountain outdoor girl time, and then we can do our indoor cat girl time the rest of the time.
There you go. So everybody else we're meeting at our VRBO, I guess, on Wednesday.
Yeah. And then
Our meeting, we'll have to figure out where we're meeting.
well, I told Athena we could pick her up at the airport. We'll call it, whatever. Okay, so we'll talk. We don't need to decide that right now. But we're gonna go, you know, we got an Airbnb, so we're gonna just like hang out and stitch, and we're gonna go to the stitching store that's in Rochester, which is called Hobby House. It's not like it's gonna come to me. And then I don't know what else we're doing. Mama's gonna get together a list of activities for me.
Yeah. I haven't done that yet.
She didn't do it yet.
I will get that done. And then I bought some little diamond painting things that I should have brought them with me, but I didn't.
That's okay.
Anyway,
We'll show them later.
They're little ornaments, so.
And we're gonna, I don't know.
And then Athena got a Harry Potter Monopoly game that she said we were all gonna have to play.
She said she was gonna torture us all with the Monopoly.
So we'll have a few things to do. So we'll be there until Sunday, and then we leave on Sunday.
Come home.
So we'll just Thursday, Friday, Saturday, basically 3 days of girl time, fun stuff.
It'll be so good. I need it again already. I feel like I miss everybody.
Yep. So it will be awesome to see everybody, and and do whatever we do.
It's gonna be good.
Yep. So we have 9 of us going to our rental house. We're staying in Sodus, New York, which is a couple things going on. It has a lighthouse in there.
I think it'll be fun. Whatever we do, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess that's all we have to talk about for stitching, etc.
And we're moving into fall season. Hopefully everybody enjoys all your pumpkins. And I don't know, if you're in a hot area, that it becomes less hot, because I'm over it.
Yes, we're all over the hotness.
So
That's just gonna show our little cutie from last time that came to be our guest. She is 8 months old today, and they were trying to get her to lay on her blanket. Oh, keep going out. I need to turn my brightness down. And she would not be laying on her blanket.
Yeah. Your phone screen is like, that protector is not helpful in this situation, I don't think.
There. That's better. She was up and crawling, and she didn't want any part of laying down and being a posing model. Oh, so cute.
Getting ready. And she's so freaking cute.
Like the one when she's crawling away. Crawling on. She was trying.
Sunflower booty.
She was trying to eat the. I love that one. And she was trying to eat the things the foam that goes around the mug.
Going to her bestie, the cat, who's like, get away from me. Yeah,
So
anyway.
she's crawling
She's
now.
crawling and,
Oh,
yeah. So October, I'll be putting that baby in a pumpkin one way or the other. Whether I have to drive down there for just a couple days to do it, it is going to be happening.
Wayne's gonna put that baby in a pumpkin and have a photo shoot.
I don't know if she's going to like it, but she's going in the pumpkin.
She might not.
Don't care. In the pumpkin. If the photo shoot is her screaming, fine. I don't care. She's going in a pumpkin.
She'll be that.
I'm going to traumatize her. I don't care.
Jack-o'-lantern. That'll be fun. Anyways, that's all we have, and we will see you again sometime. I'm not sure when.
That's fine. as usual.
Maybe we might have to do it after the girls' weekend, though we probably won't have
I
much
don't think
to
we're
show.
gonna have time
But
either.
I'll be home for 3 days and then
Oh,
I
well,
leave.
maybe we. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
You're out.
All right. Well, thank you for watching.
Yes, thanks for watching. Thanks for returning viewing us and all fun
And
things.
enjoy your stitching. Till next time.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.